Good day to you. I want to thank you for spending this time with me. We're going to look at walk worthy and what it means to walk worthy. Ephesians chapter 4, verses 1 through 6. I, therefore, the prisoner of the Lord, beseech you to walk worthy of the calling with which you were called, with all lowliness and gentleness, with long-suffering, bearing with one another in love, endeavoring to keep the unity of the Spirit in the bond of peace. There is one body and one Spirit, just as you were called in one hope of your calling, one Lord, one faith, one baptism, one God and Father of all, who is above all and through all and in you all. God encourages us to walk worthy of our calling. Now, how are we to do this? He explains in the very next verses, humility, gentleness, meekness, you could think of it, patience. Those are our calling at all times. Those are the things we should be doing. Bearing with one another in love. Now, that's an interesting thought. This word means to tolerate, to endure. So if a fellow member of the body annoys us or offends us or hurts us, how do we respond? We are to endure it for their sake and ours in love. This is not always easy to do. The temptation of our emotions is strong. We may slip, we may fail, and then we must apologize and continue on in love. In love, we put up with a lot of things. We love our families and our spouses, but there are things about them that we tolerate for the greater good that they bring in our lives. We all have our faults and flaws, and times we may rub each other the wrong way, but we are encouraged to endeavor to keep unity with our brethren. God's family must be of extreme importance to us. The word for endeavor means to be diligent, to make every effort, to do your absolute best, to be eager and earnest. We must want and desire unity of spirit. To the point we sacrifice ourselves, our pride, our desire, maybe our desire to speak our mind. You know, sometimes people don't need to hear us speak our mind. It's just the way it is. The same God and Spirit is in us all. We cannot grieve the Spirit and war between ourselves. We need each other, and God loves all of us. We must be careful and not go against God's anointed. We need to realize all of us, each of us, we're all God's anointed. Because we are all one family, one body, following the one God, the only God there is, we are all prisoners of the same Lord. So remember to stay humble as a servant of Christ and to serve others and to stay humble towards, in our attitude towards our brethren. So I want to thank you for listening. Hope you have a wonderful day. May the Lord bless you and keep you safe. And remember, God loves you.